Okay, we're going to start by writing the rule for this graph, also known as the piecewise definition. Notice the graph has two pieces, so we can write f of x equals and then put a brace and then leave space for two different lines, one line for each piece. And let's start with the piece on the left. So that's a line at a height of 1. Its equation would be f of x equals 1. And for the domain of that piece, it looks like it's going through x values from -1 on down to -infinity. So we can say if x is less than or equal to -1. And now let's look at the piece on the right. So that's also a horizontal line, and it's at a height of -1. So its equation would be f of x equals -1. And for the domain of that piece, it looks like it starts at x equals 2 and goes to infinity. However, it doesn't include x equals 2. So we'll say if x is greater than 2. So that's our rule, or our piecewise definition. Now for the domain of the entire graph, we're going through x values from -infinity to -1. So we have that interval. We're including -1, so we need a square bracket. And then we're also going through x values from 2 to infinity, and we're not including 2, so we need a round bracket. And for the range of the entire graph, we only have two different y values on this graph. We have points that are at a height of -1, and we have points that are at a height of 1. So we just list those in set notation.